Fired up now. So, what do we got to do?
Hold onto your bats.
That's right. How's my volume? Oh, better turn that up a little bit. There we go. And what do we tell our friends?
May you poop on warm sands.
That's right. Or may the ground beneath your feet be always squishy. If you're Argonian. I may be dark out by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Actually, I think we gave him the book. And he gave us the key to his stand. So we'll fire it up. We got a couple hours we can play. About 2.5 hours. And then we get to go eat raw fish. It'll be good. I'll enjoy it. I always enjoy it. That place does such a good job. What's up, Gears? I mean, I've eaten sushi in a lot of different places, but I think what makes them stand out, our local sushi place, is the sauces that they make and the service that they provide. Everything else is pretty much the same, no matter where you go. But the sausage, the presentation, and the service is really what makes this. It's called Orzura, is the name of the restaurant. Really makes them stand out. And they get busy, so we get there right when they open. They open at 5, and by 5:30, the place is packed. Everybody know. But they know us really well. We always tip heavy. And the waiters and waitresses get to know us. So they take good care of us. We order generally without even looking at the menu at this point. We go there so much. You've never tried it before? Oh my gosh. Well, do you like rare steak? Medium rare steak? Because if you like a medium rare steak, try salmon sashimi, which is basically just slabs of raw salmon. It doesn't taste like fish, and the consistency is about what a medium rare steak, a well cooked piece of meat, like filet, right? That's about the consistency of it. And man, it is so good. Plus, it's really good for you. All those omega-3 fatty acids from the fish and everything else. I got to eat a whole plate of that. It's good. And then when you go, like a lot of the sushi rolls that medium rare steak is fine. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, the salmon sashimi is probably my favorite of all the raw fish. Tuna's probably second in there. The sea bass is pretty good. The ono's pretty good, which is like sea urchin, I think. Um, but yeah, my favorite, all-time favorite, salmon.
All
A,
this talk of
a lot of
dragons
the rolls
returning
that
to the
we
world
get
makes me
are
more than a little nervous.
on the spicy side. So
Moons
if you like
protect
spicy
us.
food,
I hope
like
we do not
jalapeno type
encounter one of
spicy,
them on the
right?
road.
I
Um,
suppose if we do, we will find out
check
just
out the
how
spicy
fast each of
rolls.
us can run.
As the saying goes, you do not need to be faster than a dragon.
Those are
You
really
need
good.
only be
All
faster
right,
than
where
your
the heck am I going?
friends.
I'm in Riften, I can tell that. But where am I going? Should I go to Darklight Tower? I don't think we've been to Darklight Tower. We got a bunch of stuff to do north. What do we got up here? So it looks like we got information on the Sea Stallion, Grelka's Satchel, Mirabelle Irvine, Snowvale Sanctum. Why don't we go north? Let's go north. Yeah, I never thought that I would like raw fish. I'm like, ew, I don't eat bait, right? And then I tried it and I'm like, oh, this is really freaking good. But yeah, I think if you're going to try any of it, try the, it's called sake sashimi. So sake is salmon. And no, not the sake you drink, that's different.
Go bark up a different tree.
I don't think he's barking. He bites though. We appear to be a little bit stressed out. Yeah, I love the spicy rolls that we get also. And I mean, like, they're spicy to the point where my head's sweating, my nose is running. They're good. But a lot of places like that will do... What's up, Ray Ray? My first like? What, Gears came in and he didn't drop a like? For shame. But thanks, Ray Ray. I got about 2.5. I was doing yard work all morning, so I'm pretty tired. But I got about 2.5 hours to kill before drunch or linner, depending on how you want to look at it. So is it drunch or linner? Nope, you already liked? Well then, Ray Ray's just fibbing to me. Why are you fibbing? River Betty, River Betty, River Betty. Catch a bug. Got him. Oh, you know what I did? I actually uploaded... You lie! Well, okay, well, we'll say YouTube was lying. How's that? It's probably YouTube not updating. Doesn't matter. Thanks for the like from both of you. Well, refresh the page. In any case, doesn't matter. Yeah, I blame YouTube.
I got you like a fish.
Let's put you to bed.
Claw the eyes out of
Am I supposed to be impressed? Come on! Another day, another victory.
Who's this?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Oh,
Go home to your mother.
milk drinker, I just saved your butt.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off, now!
No need to get rough.
Sharp as can be.
Last mistake.
It wasn't gonna let me just
You face the impossible.
assassinate her.
Victory is yours! I
Victory. Skooma and wine. And a little bit of water so we don't get dehydrated. Okay, cool. Now it says 3-1 is from my mom. Well, thanks, Gears mom. I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Oh, yard work, yeah. Spent all morning doing yard work. But I got the front yard done and the backyard done. So I feel pretty accomplished. My back's a little sore. But yeah, I got some stuff done. That's a cool looking tree stump model. Where is that one from? Pine forest uprooted stump. Skyrim, 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 Skyrim. Doesn't tell me where it's from. Landscape trees, tree pine forest uprooted stump 01. Huh. Well, I like it. Oh no, it's raining. Better put a hood on. We got a hood on? Yeah, we got a hood on. I think I nailed the rain as far as the opacity and the length of the drops and everything, because you can change all that. Also, this is called Vivin Rain is the texture. Bad kitty. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. The latest ENB is 0.503, but there was just a release on April 4th, and I downloaded it and installed it. And what Boris did was Boris went through and cleaned up a bunch of the code. So tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something like this, like that, and then we'll turn this off. So now we're running about, this is with no frame gen.
I'll vanquish all the same. Hurting me won't heal your sadness.
I know it probably looks horrible, but if you look at the frame rate in the corner, it's actually much better than it would have been. And then if you throw the frame gen on there, it's going to be fantastic. So with the 2x frame gen with it's
Gonna kill you, just
oh my gosh, ENB frame gen, right? From Doodlezoid.
Please don't kill me.
What?
Making
You were
a fool of
trying to kill
yourself.
me. You were trying to light me on fire, and you want me to not to kill you? No, tough tootsies. I'm killing you. Anyhow, even if you don't have any paid mods at all, just download the mod list and run it, you got to figure if it's pulling 40, and this is at 3440 by 1440 resolution. If I'm pulling 40 frames a second, it's going to double that and be 80. In my case, I'm running lossless scaling, so I'm actually getting 144. But 80 frames a second without having to buy anything, 60 to 80, that's pretty darn good. Oh, I'm also running reshade, so let's turn that off. So yeah, we're running around. I guess reshade's not taking too much. Let's turn that off. So we're running almost 50 frames a second. About 38 looking that way. About 42 looking that way. So we'll call it like an average of 45. But if you're doubling that, that's 90. And that's pretty smooth. You know what? We should probably do that. Nah. We'll stay on this. This is the character I'm playing, so... But in any case, my mod list out of the box is running over 60 frames a second with the, oh hey, that's our tent. Now we have 2 tents. Uh-oh. Sneeze snuck up on me. At least I got my mic out of the way before I sneezed. Yeah, so in any case, the new EMB with Boris cleaning up the code added about 5 frames a second. So if you haven't updated your EMB yet, the EMB binaries, to the latest version that was released on the 4th of April, do it. Definitely worth doing. Doesn't matter what EMB you're running. It'll run much better.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
Okay, so we got Durkus, Tikrid, Durkus. Dekus, not Durkus. Satchel Supplies, Mirabelle Irvine, Mercer Frey. Information about the Sea Stallion. Okay.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
Well,
It's
good for
honest
you
work.
for owning the farm. Well, the sun came out. Got bright. We have that on? Yeah, we do. What's it like without it? Well, okay, that's funky. Do we have... Is it too bright? Let's drop the brightness to like 3.5 something or other. That looks a little better. The only thing is if you update your EMB binary, the D3D11.dll file, then remove your EMB cache folder and let it regenerate the shaders.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for
Assorted
sale.
fruits and vegetables, all delicious and affordable.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
I'm here to pick up something that belongs to Grelka.
I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking of.
Browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious.
Stop lying, I know you have it.
Fine. Here, take this.
I've been meaning to speak to you, Naranya.
Take home
Rumor is
Windhelm's
you've got
finest
ties
and
to the
freshest
Thieves
produce
Guild.
today.
One should never pay too much attention
I have
to
a little of
rumors,
everything for sale.
Torbjorn.
Come, see
You
for
have
yourself.
piqued my curiosity, however. Please, do continue.
Bad.
Let's talk to him about the wipe file. I don't think
I'll
I've
ask the
started that
questions.
class. We're asking questions? Oh no.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
So close to the answer.
What were you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me where it is, I can get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant.
I love this
here.
texture with the wood. I love this rock texture too.
What have you got for sale?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
He's got a mortar and pestle. That's actually very interesting. What do we got for you?
Why are you still standing around here?
Because I
Go
want to
get
check
me
out
the
that mortar
file,
and
you
pestle.
fool.
Oh, now that's cool.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
So I wonder if I do that outside. Because I remember in Morrowind you could carry a mortar and pestle. All right, Ray Ray. Thanks for stopping in. That is some trippy looking ice there. Looks slippery.
Assorted fruits and vegetables. all
Cookware,
delicious
knives, and other
affordable.
goods for the home, all at reasonable prices.
Come and browse my
Okay, that's
fine
cool.
selection.
So we can do it anywhere now.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
I didn't know I could do that. Well, I remember in Morrowind you could get like an apprentice one, a master one, or secret master one, or so there was different grades of mortar and pestle, just like there was different grades of repair hammers. I wouldn't mind seeing repair hammers again. So, like in Morrowind, the more you use your equipment, the more it gets damaged and you had to repair it. That's kind of a neat feature that I miss from Morrowind. But being able to carry a mortar and pestle with you and make potions wherever, that's cool. I like that. So we may have to do a playthrough that's an alchemist making potions. So where do we find out about this? "207 feet that way." Alright. Where's that? Sea Stallion. Alright, well maybe it's around over here.
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Oh, I'm gonna buy all your flowers.
Sure. What do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them. Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Oblivion had repair hammers too? It's been so long since I played. Been stuck on Skyrim for like 14 years, so I've forgotten. Alright, so where do we find out about... So the Sea Stallion's back out that way. Alright, let's check the map. Journal. What's up with the Sea Stallion? Sky Oblivion will include them? I hope so. Astrid, Guardian Wolf, okay. Hey, what's up, Shot? Three essential stones restore magical items. Special ring to summon the Daedra. Mage accidentally shipped on cargo ship called the Sea Stallion. Need to visit the East Empire Company. Find more information about where cargo ship was headed. So East Empire Company's there. So we better turn around and go that way. So we need to go to the East Empire Company. Oh, so I don't know if you were paying attention there, Shot, but April 4th, Boris released a new EMB series. It's still marked as 503, but he cleaned up a bunch of unnecessary code that was in there, and I got like a 5 frame per second boost. So I would highly recommend, if you're running EMB, to update it. Worth it. So my list running at 3440 by 1440 with EMB frame gen and running the new EMB series is running about 40 frames a second, which would be 80 frames a second at the low end. New route you suggested may help avoid pirates, but not in storms. He's telling no lies. Bottom of Pilgrim's Trench. Cargo along with it. If I ever find that charlatan of a priest paid to bless the ships, I'm not going to rip the amulet Kenworth off his neck, strangle him with it. Anyways, if you know any divers looking for a challenge, I've enclosed a portion of water breathing and some scrolls. This letter, getting ready to release Lyra visual this weekend, hopefully. Cool. Well, throw that latest EMB in there for sure. I just released 2.2.9 last night with the new EMB. That's the only thing from 2.2.8 to 2.2.9 is just update EMB. But it was worth doing because, like I said, it gave me about 5 frames a second. So it won't do anything. That says flame cloak. Water breathing. Okay. So we need to go to Pilgrim's Trench. We're going to go diving. But I think, if I remember correctly, I have something enchanted with water breathing. I'm pretty sure. Yes, silver amulet. So I can breathe underwater. So where is this trench? There. Alright, well I guess we gotta go see Mercer Frey first, huh? Let's go see Mercer. Really clear weather today. It's pretty cold though, better put a hood on. And maybe a warmer jacket. Let's take these guys out. And now we can take this chick out.
Don't get cocky.
Alright, we'll take all that. What does she have up here? Soul Gem. Oh, Mercer. Roger. Uh, you're not the only one who's amazed.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
It's not even the same game anymore, you know. I mean, a lot of the quests and things are the same, but
no,
as far as for, you know, like the fur.
Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving.
The weapons,
I want to catch her inside while
arrows,
she's distracted. Take
bows,
the lead.
Combat, the visuals.
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Now we gotta wait for Mercer to open the door.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill.
Well, I
should do it.
Don't really have that high of hopes for ES6 after seeing Starfield, to be honest. So I don't think it's going to compete with my modded Skyrim. I don't think it can, okay? You have to understand that this is on my disk drive. This is literally almost a terabyte. So considering that they have to make this game so that it will play on console, they don't have that much space.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Your own
so these guys are tough. These guys are...
You are just practice.
Hardly a challenge.
Who do I have? Who's... Sachil? How did you end up there? Sachil? And then she ran back out.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Yes, I am. I mean,
Tell me what's wrong.
Well, I'm pretty scared in these places. A week before I met you, I went grave robbing. You know, for some shiny coins. In a place just like this, and the dead, they lived. What I'm trying to say is, I'm scared that it will happen again.
She's actually a pretty good follower.
I guess. Is this normal in Skyrim? I can't remember if I've ever seen anything like it in Hammerfell. If
Lots of
this
fanfare
is
and
normal
hype.
here,
People were
then
disappointed, yes.
I guess I have a lot to get used to.
Well, if Bethesda, this is a really big if.
Well, I'm glad somebody can relate to my feelings. Well, you know what? I'm glad we are in this together. That's what matters, yes? Absolutely. We are in this together. I'm sure I will get used to it. Thank you.
So what I'm saying is, if they implement things like Unreal Engine 5 has, like Lumen for real-time ray trace lighting, because I'm running RTGI. I'm running Reshade on top of this, and this is RTGI, which is Ray Trace Global Illumination. Can she fight? Yeah, she's a good mage. She does fire damage, and she's a pretty good mage to have around. Also, she can train you to sneak once a day. She can also give you money once a day. She can, if you just talk to her, there's other things that she can do for you once a day. So, yeah, she's fully voiced, custom voiced follower, Satchel. So I'm running RTGI in Reshade. So what that's going to do is it's going to give me more realistic shadows and depth to things. If like Unreal Engine 5 has Lumen, which does that by default. Unreal Engine 5 has something called nanites, which is everything's a high poly model, but the further it gets away, the lower polygons it uses, right? So Skyrim has something like that also, but it's
not good enough.
It's a separate model that's called an LOD model. It's a level of detail. Oh, they're screaming at me. So, oh, hey, that hurt. No, we're out of here. Go ahead, Mercer. I mean, you can be my.
Deranged killer is what you are.
Take that guy out. Oh no, we want to dodge that.
You picked a bad fight.
You drink
Think you can take
beer.
me? Well, that's just rude.
All right, Ginok.
That wasn't a fight. It was an excellent. Who's there?
That's assault.
Okay, this guy does a lot of damage. The horseman. He's level 54 too. And we're level 36, so
Hardly a challenge.
he's gonna explode. And then we got this little pygmy. Death by Draugr pygmy.
That wasn't a fight. It was an execution.
I should say he's a goblin, but a terabyte is a lot of info. Yes. Well, that's counting all of the downloads. The game itself is about 380 gigabytes, but still 380 gigabytes that's a lot. It's more than any console can handle just for space, you know. But a lot of it's animations that I've added in. Oops, we didn't want to do that. Open the door. Okay, come on.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
So let's do this. That's Troll's Blood. This is Stone Flesh. Let's summon our hot girlfriend here to give us a hand.
What was that? There you are.
Your actions will have
So
to
these, oh my gosh.
Your life is mine.
Those Draugr are called MCO Draugr. So they will actually use Modern Combat Overhaul animations. So they can be pretty deadly. Plus he's like level 57, Draugr Overlord. So they're de-leveled. They're not the same level I am. So they're going to be more difficult.
I've killed legions like you.
But we're hanging in there. Mercer's got a little bit of blood on him. I'm not sure where Satchel went. This guy looks like he's gonna come to life, so let's take him out now.
How disappointing.
Take that. So even like the candles, these are Rudy's candles, and the top of them will glow, like with light coming through them. They look better. The flames on those are a combination of smoking torches and candles, so you can see the smoke coming off the candles. And they're from Embers XD. So all of this is particle lighting also. So you can see the light around those. So if we turn off EMB, this is what it would look like in the vanilla game. But you run EMB with particle lighting, and you get the light from the light sources as particle light, illuminating what's around it. And Mercer is like the conceited friend no one likes, but he's everywhere. Once in a while, you're glad you didn't call him an a-hole in the 10th grade. I think I called him an a-hole in the 10th grade. We're gonna kill him. Also, I like destructible Skyrim. So we can break all the pottery.
This shouldn't take long. How disappointing.
Even this one. Well, get out of the shock area there,
Who's that?
bro.
I knew I heard something.
I would surrender if you stopped attacking.
Ow.
Your life is
Dead on.
He's level 40.
Is that the best you can do?
We're doing poison damage, but poison doesn't work on the undead,
How disappointing.
sadly. Let's go back to the axe. I like the axe.
This shouldn't take long.
He's only level 37. He's not so bad. What's the
I'll
dog?
protect myself.
Well, the dog's only level 11.
Found your mark. You face the impossible.
I'll spit on your corpse.
You petulant child.
There
Don't
we
you ever
got
get
him.
tired of this?
Alright, we are a little bit combat stressed, so the way we deal with that is we drink some wine. And we're going to drink more wine. If you watch the blue line and the green line down on the bottom, that's my magicka and my stamina. And as we get drunk, it lowers our combat stress.
There's 2 more of them ahead.
Let's light them up.
You ought not to jest with the likes of me.
Something's near.
I can hear you.
Your blood is on my blade.
Stealing souls. Well, we'll take that, that, and that. Let's go with the pig pokers. let's get that troll's blood regenerating and get our stone flesh going again. Ghostlies.
I can take a lot more than that. I'll mop the floor. You lousy muppet. I'm really not worth killing.
Take out the ghost.
You need nothing.
How about Mercer?
I've killed legions like you.
Alright, bigger weapon.
Do I detect a case of the rattles?
You breathed your last.
I think you got him.
I've killed legions like you.
Already read that book. It's a skill book, but we've already read it. Pull the lever.
Is that the best you can do?
Awoken Draugr. Let's get our hot girlfriend in the mix. Ouch!
I would surrender if you stopped attacking.
Ouch! 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 Let me out!
Don't get caught.
Let me out of here! Come on, let me out of here! We better throw some healing in there.
I double dog dare you.
I'm doing the double dog dare. Here, we'll send in a little help for Mercer here. Oh, that didn't help.
I'll spit on your corpse.
It's like 3 of them right there. And they're tough, too. I think we're on, like, master difficulty.
Please don't lose hope.
Oh, well, we were able to drink the potion.
You smell awful, by the way.
Let me out of here.
Is that the best you can do?
Come on, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Let's go. Who's next on the agenda? This guy? He's got a pike. We got him. We got one more down there. Come on, Mercer, get up. Would you get out of my way? Oh, it's that little pygmy dude.
Seriously making me angry.
Alright, we got him.
Is that the best you can do?
Like a Gajit race in High Rock? Oh, the follower? Yeah, she...
I found the embodiment of idiocy.
I don't think she was raised in
My
High
will is
Rock.
unbreakable.
What's up with the rat?
Your actions will have grave consequences. Do you always do the same thing over and over again? You're committing crimes! Hey now, play nice.
Okay, we got that guy out.
Just part of the day-to-day.
Oh, champion, huh?
So it begins.
These Awoken Draugr are tough. I don't know. Yeah, Mercer is our follower right now. We don't... Sawchill is not following us. She was just there for some reason. I want that boat. So I wonder...
Got yourself a fair fight. Mistakes.
Yes, we're drinking more booze. Take care of our combat stress. It may make our vision blurry though. Oh yeah, it's gonna make our vision blurry.
We could totally call a truce, but whatever.
Do her spells do damage to Mercer? No, because he's I use a mod called Nether's Follower Framework, and
You're no obstacle.
Oh my gosh!
I
Don't
won't
let
hold
that
back
guy
from
hit you, because he's gonna kill you. Don't let him hit you.
I'm gonna kill you, just saying. You'll change your tune soon enough.
Oh, we got two of these
Take
guys
heed of
in
my
here.
warnings.
They're gonna kill me. They're totally gonna kill me. They're gonna... Oh, they're gonna kill me. I need a potion. Thank you.
You fight well.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
I'll get on your corpse.
Go get him, Mercer.
Use your brain if you still...
We could actually use a follower.
You face the impossible.
Making this too easy. So ends the lesson.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was pretty hectic.
Death will be my triumph. That'll me.
Hey, I took him out for you.
What was that?
More bad guys.
Pain only strengthens me.
So ends the lesson.
You petulant child. Hardly felt a thing.
So I wonder if we need to recharge that. Oh yeah, we do. I need to recharge all this. Alright, let's throw a save right here. Just because we can. Although we are running Shadow of Skyrim, so if we die, we don't really die. We respawn. And we have to come back.
We're on the right track. Been through
There is
here
method to
as
my
well.
madness.
Still like watching people play Skyrim. Last week I subscribed to 3 or 4 players who are playing for the first time. It's neat to see some people playing for the first time. I've been modding Elder Scrolls games since 2007. Been making mods for Oblivion and now for Skyrim. Like those arrows. These arrows I made. This bow I made. Her daggers that she's using, I made those. Those are based on Tariel's daggers from The Hobbit. The shape. Although they're enchanted. But those were fun. So I probably have over 100 release mods on the Nexus. And then I made a Wabbajack. Having played this game for so long, I really wanted a backup. If I did something and broke my game, it would take me about a month to rebuild my mod list. So having a backup has been infinitely helpful. Because now if I break it, I don't worry about it. I can reinstall it in like 40 minutes, half an hour. Because I have a Wabbajack, I've got a backup. How many arrows does it take to drop this guy? He's got 2,000 hit points.
Hide from me.
2,000 hit points. And he's tougher than some dragons.
I'll spit on your
Thread in the needle.
corpse.
Well, aren't you a real charmer? Dead on.
We have lots of interesting creatures also.
I knew I heard something.
Oh my gosh. Who's that up there?
I've killed legions like you.
Huntsman of Ball. I think we're just gonna hang out here and try to do some long distance damage on these guys. Who's he fighting? Do I really want to know?
Is this some game to you?
Alright. Well, this guy's only got 750 hit points, so he's not that bad.
I'll return the favor.
Oh!
Is that the best you can do?
Who's flaming guy here? Oh my gosh. You're ugly. You're ugly. And you're on fire. Can we drop you? Oh, and then he exploded.
Is that the best you can do?
You're dead!
He had some good stuff. Dire Hellfire Arrows. Snag. Don't need the Daedric Bow. There is a word over here, though. A word wall. Do we have Dragon Souls? We have one Dragon Soul. We're going to put it right there.
So ends the lesson.
Yeah, this thing is, they've got awoken Draugr everywhere. These MCO Draugr.
Could have dodged that if I wanted to.
One more, we're gonna drop you.
Dodge this.
He didn't dodge it.
I had cause. It's because I hate you. Salutations. I mean, sure. If they want to go ahead and write epics and poems about me, who am I to stop them?
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it.
I watch
Quite
Pixel
simple,
Nade, I
really.
watch Biggie Boss, I watch Karn, I watch Fire Shot. So there's quite a few people who stream Skyrim that I watch, as well as I stream myself. So the first time this happened to me, I was like, oh, I can't get up, I'm stuck, I died, what happened? Especially when Mercer stabs me, I'm like, oh, that's no fair.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate
You watch a
and
lot of
funding
them too,
Honningbrew
yeah.
Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat,
It's fun to
you
watch
must
other
first
people
undermine
play
his
it too,
allies. It was
especially
the first
different
lesson
lists.
Gallus taught us.
You know, things
You
like
always
that.
were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise, Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget
stretch
the
my
oath
back
he took
out.
as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
Gave her a chance to drink the
I'm
potion.
no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
And this is where we find out how much of a jerk Mercer really is.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
And he just stabs me. Jerk. That's it, you're going down. A young lady from Sweden? Okay. Well, I'm not as good looking.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on! You shot me!
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowveil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again. Nightingale.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
That is a very pretty blurple sky. Blurple. Blue-purple. Alright. So we gotta go talk to Enther. We got something going on over here. That's a big bad guy.
Divines await you.
Dropped him like a bad habit.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But now your reasons are dead.
Long shot.
You're done for.
There's another one over there.
Never miss.
Long shot at him too. I will rob your flaming corpse. Put the hood back on. Probably put the fluffy coat back on too, stay warm. Did we ever find that? Yeah, we did. It was a lot easier than dropping a bad habit. Well, I don't use target lock, so I did have to aim. This is Maik.
God, another... Maik saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures.
I gave him the traveling merchant armor. Oh, and that's Red Mountain, by the way. Holy schmoly. Alright, give me a second. We're having a moment. Are we having a moment? We're totally having a moment. Oh, that is horrible creatures. Put that right at optical center. Print screen. Twix.
If it's my attention you want, you've got it now. It's sad that you don't care. I'd run if I were you.
What are you firing at? There, that one's dead. All right. Let's go talk to Enther. Alright, why are you guys...
Should be good.
Alright, you guys deal with that. I'm going in here. See you later. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Those are Dawn Guard sentries, so we'll let them fight it out.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Well, I'm at a loss. None of this makes a damn bit of sense.
What doesn't make sense?
The shipwreck of the Autumn Gale. The ship that couldn't be sank. That immortal vessel whose mast was the backbone of Kine. 77 times through mighty storms and restless seas, it never failed to reach port. But somehow, on the 78th, on a clear day with a steady wind, it sank to the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench.
Did you have cargo on that ship?
No. Well, not my cargo anyway. But I did lose family. The Autumn Gale was my ship, and I loved her like a daughter.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, I did lose a fair share of capital when the ship went down. Luckily, I've got the boat insured by a very wealthy Thane. Oh, you mean my emotional loss? Ah, yes. I'm going to feel that for some time.
Oh, the new players. Can't wait to see them fight Mirak, Harkon. We're actually diseased right now. You see how we're coughing? So that's a telltale sign that we have a disease. So let's find out what we got. We have bone break fever and severe combat stress. So, good thing about hawk feathers is there a single ingredient that cures disease. Harkon's a good boss fight. We're looking for Enther though. He's over here hanging. That's Nellikar. That's the male Nord. That's the daughter. Where's Enther? Is that Enther?
The mages don't let us go into college.
That's
they said
Enther.
It's not safe in there.
Yes, yes, what is it?
I've been sent by Carlia.
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there's a problem.
A problem? Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer
Alduin
language.
is not easy in my game. Alduin's like super serious boss fight with deadly dragons. Oh my gosh.
Can you translate it?
He's tough.
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
All right. Calselmo. We got to get the ring.
Can I help you with anything else?
Deacus is over there. The ring is over there. We are here. That is starting the Mages Guild. So why don't we go over here and retrieve the ring, and then we'll go over here and kill Deacus. Then we can speak to Tikrid and defeat the... So we're just going to go kind of a loop around this way. But I think our combat stress is pretty high.
Can I help you with anything else?
We need booze. But that's stealing. Do we have any booze that's not stealing? No longer feeling stressed. Well, in my game, he's definitely a tough guy, because like I said, if you run Deadly Dragons, he's got just a ton of hit points, and he's tough.
Make it quick.
What if I don't want to make it quick? So Pilgrim's Trench is over this way. Can't use the campfire? What's up, Sudden? That's pretty crazy there, too. Alright, we're having another moment. Wonder how we're doing on firewood. We don't have any firewood. No wonder we couldn't use it. Well, we'd probably freeze to death, but let's wait until morning. Use a leather tent. At least we shouldn't freeze to death with her. Oh, sacrilege. We're out of coffee, but we got water. Welcome to the morning. Pilgrim's Trench. There's Deacus. $500 feet that way. Uh-oh. Where's our ring? 390 feet that way. Okay, where's the ring? Deacus, ring. 120. Good thing we can breathe underwater. Welcome to Pilgrim's Trench. Uh-oh. We got a shark over there. It's in the coffin. We got the ring. Yeah, it's a frostbite shark that's over there behind us, and we can't fight. Actually, you know what? We probably... no, we can't fight underwater. We haven't done that part of the quest yet. Alright, let's warm up. Thank you. Alright, Deacus is over there. That's a bear. That's a dead bar. Well, we should be able to summon the Daedra. I love that sun sprite. It is a little bright in the morning now. That's not bad. We got a turtle. What's up, little buddy? You gonna come bask on the shore? That does not sound like a turtle. Oh my gosh, that's not a turtle.
I act in self-defense.
That's not a turtle. Primal dragon. We're coming to get you, buddy. Where is this primal dragon?
Hiding will not save you.
Oh, we're not hiding. You're going down.
Can't break my spirit. I'll mop the floor with you.
Remember, we're dark elf. We're got immunity to fire. Here, right in the snout. Oh yeah, put another one. Okay, you keep him busy. I'll keep putting arrows in him. Oh, he's dead.
Mount your head on my wall.
A chance to dance?
Oh, hey, I just saved your life, dude.
That's it. That's up.
He's a berserker. Well, we're a berserker.
I'm really not worth
He's gonna
killing.
turn into a
Lights
werebear.
out.
Honeycomb. Alright, give me your soul. Can I have your soul? Mr. Primal Dragon. Dry out those clothes. Yeah. You don't hear my follower. You hear me. Here.
My destiny is filled with brave, well, semi-brave, heroic acts. It's also filled with dragons, danger, and people desperately trying to eviscerate me.
So this is called PC head tracking.
Some believe that it is only great power that can hold evil in check. But that is not what I have found.
Ooh.
I have found it is the
Gandalf.
small things. Everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay.
Yep.
Simple acts of kindness and love.
Yeah. No, this isn't Dragonborn voiceover. Dragonborn voiceover is when I'm in a conversation with somebody. The random things that my character says is from PC head tracking. And this is actually done by Last Challenger. And Last Challenger...
Any day above ground is a blessing. Thanks be to the divines.
Yeah, no, I can say hello and goodbye.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. Might be best if we go our separate ways.
So that's a goodbye. This is a
You're
hello.
looking quite dapper today. My oh my, you're breathtaking. Well, aren't you just lovely?
So I can actually have this on hotkeys, so I can play them
A moment of patience
whenever.
in a moment of anger can save 1,000 moments of regret.
Well, I got one. We got penguins down there too. Should we go make this leap of faith? I love the ice, by the way. This is looks like an ice cube. The glaciers look like an ice cube. This is worth mining, Quicksilver. So you can have different voices for PC head tracking. I'm using Siri's voice right now. And like I said, it was made by Last Challenger, who's somebody who comes into my streams quite often. So we've seen Last Challenger quite a bit, but they do PC head tracking, voice for Siri, as well as a few other ones, I think. No, we don't want that. We do want to see if we can get out here without falling off of this thing. Do something like that. We only have one leap of faith left to go. Now we get to hear all the penguins. They're noisy. These emperor penguins. Alright, where's Deacus? He's that way. So for PC head tracking, I've got male voices and female voices. Like I can do Geralt, Kratos, Master Chief. What's another one that I have? Oh, Vampire. That's another voice. And then for female voices, I've got Yennefer and Ciri and Triss and Bella. So you can use one of the in-game voices also, you know, female sultry or whatever. Some people don't like a voice protagonist, but I do. Well, there's just some epic views today. Epic. We also have animated ships, so you can see the ships in the distance, and GKB waves. So you've got all the waves coming into the shore. Better with less Nords stinking up the place. Well, it is Skyrim. It's kind of home of the Nords. Oh no! We gotta save our little turtle buddy. So we flipped him over and saved him. Just steal your eggs. Don't get pissed. Where's Deacus? He's at a shipwreck over here somewhere. There he is.
Keeping low.
Skyrim belongs to the Gourds. Think we can sneak up behind this Argonian layabout? That was kind of easy. Fun though. I do love that assassinate feature. I love that animation. Can I get that piece of gold? No. Okay, well, no gold for me. I do like the fish. Take the salmon.
I'll find my way.
I also really love all these parallax textures. Like this sand texture here with the pebbles. This is parallaxed. So they're flat, but they look three-dimensional. And even these rocks. That's 3D rocks. There's my dead shrub. I think it's a much better dead shrub model. And then we get down into where the wet grass or wet sand, and it looks like that. I wonder if we got any tuna. Let's see if we can find some tuna. Since we can hold our breath. Let's find out what's in this ship. Well, I shouldn't say we can hold our breath. We can breathe underwater. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. We've got a key to this. We'll take that. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. I don't know if there's any octopi in here though. I know we've got frogs and we've got turtles, we've got sharks, we've got tuna and whales and narwhals. Dwarven bow texture. That's actually it's a picture of a real piece of wood. That wood is called purple heart. And it's actually that color. It is very purple. We are slowly freezing to death. Did you notice? I noticed, and we're going slower and slower because we're cold. Can we get out of here? Maybe. We're going to need to get our hot girlfriend to warm us up because otherwise we're going to freeze to death. Give me my hot girlfriend. Come here, warm me up, baby. We better drink a potion too. There we go. That's the only problem with swimming in the ocean. You can freeze to death. Alright, cool. Now we're warmer. I don't know, how warm are we? Let's find out. 77% frigid. We better hang out here with our hot girlfriend for a while. So if you want to see what Purple Heart looks like, just Google Purple Heart wood. And you'll see that the wood is really that purple. And it's the heartwood. It's the wood from the center of the tree. It's that purple. I used to use it for doing inlays and things like that, but I thought it would be really neat. You know, dwarven, you think purple and gold are kind of dwarven colors. So I wanted the purple heart wood with kind of like a brass inlay of the lightning bolts on it. To me, that's a dwarven. The arrows that are on my back right now are Nord Hero, and these are kind of interesting. This is a it's an owl feather. Do you see the owl on there? I put an owl on the back of it, and this fur that's on the quiver, that was a picture of my dog Harley's fur. I took a picture of her fur and I used it as the texture. Sadly, we had to put Harley down last year. She was 14 and a half years old, but she lives on. This is her fur that's on this quiver. I also used her fur on Arctic wolf bow. So there's a couple of items where Harley's fur lives on. Yeah, those are the animated ships that are way too cool. Why does it say we're still
on guard?
Okay. So we killed Deacus. And then we're trying to head over here to Windward Ruins. That's our next stop. Because we're kind of doing a loop, right? We have to go there to summon the Dremora. Should we go back there? Well, we're close to Windward Ruins. We'll go to Windward Ruins, and then we'll come back over here. Weather is just too beautiful today. This is Dawnstar. Windward Ruins is actually outside of Dawnstar. We'll drop in over here. That same recurve shape I used on one of my favorites that I made. Let's go pick it up really quick. Oh man, did I leave it here? I don't think I left it here. I cleared all this out. Crap. Well, I can't go grab it. It's at the Aliad Palace. But the bow is called Elder Gleam. And it's a, well, the wood I used on that is a Claro walnut, which is really pretty dark walnut wood. Well, figured dark walnut. With like a mother of pearl inlay. Yeah, that's a beautiful bow. And then it's got an ebony laminate. So at the ends of the bow, there's ebony laminate to strengthen up where the string attaches. That's how recurves are made, actually. Really high quality ones.
It's really not worth fighting.
Never thought of that? Never thought of what? That it could actually be a real piece of wood? Alright, so we did... Pretty sure we took out that Guardian. Deacus. Taki. Shiitake. Okay, we did kill this keeper. Alright, so let's go back. We're going over here to summon Daedra. Infer? Oh. Yeah, the fur is from my dog Harley. She was a good dog. She lived 14 and a half years. Unfortunately, she had degenerative heart disease, so she got to the point where she really couldn't stand anymore, and she wasn't eating food, and we took her to the vet, and there wasn't really anything they could do for her. So if she, you know, she couldn't make it outside and make it back in. She couldn't go up the one step. Accident send? Oh, okay. I'm like, Taki? I don't know what Taki is. SMP vanilla armor, it's really nice, yeah. I don't know if I added that. I don't think I did. There's some bad guys over here. That's a big bad guy right there.
Never miss.
Oh! I guess I pissed him off. And a little brother over here too.
Watch this. Here's hoping the grass is greener on the other side. You're not playing fair.
That was a young one. Oh, he had crab legs too. Should probably cook those up. Those will be good. Standing on the whale bones. Alright, we're going back over this way. We need to go summon the Daedra. There are ways over there, though. So does the SMP vanilla clothing use base object swapper to swap them out on load, or is it just a replacer? Asking for a friend. Alright, well, we're a little bit thirsty. Let's say we're a little hungry too. That was a narwhal. Oh, was a narwhal. I better get back on land before we freeze to death. %, chilly, so we're not that cold. So where is this summon the Dremora? 3,000 feet that way? Alright. Please put your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright position. And enjoy your flight on Air Nico. How come we don't have... What? Oh, that's why. Poof. Take a little flight. Get down tonight. See where we're going. So much nicer when the weather's nice. There are more summoning places over that way. You know what? There's Talonjay's ring.
I act in self-defense. You have every reason to believe.
We've already read that book. We'll just go fly over there. It's only 1,000 feet. I can see it from here.
Well, enjoy. Time to face your demise, fool.
A final farewell.
Slice.
Kick the bucket? No, you all but destroyed that sucker. Lucky hit.
Daedric Face of Terror. Oh, we're taking that. Taking that, taking that, taking that. What about this guy? Daedric Sword of the Inferno. All right. What's next on the agenda? Craft the Arm of Sun at Staff Enchanter. Arm of Moon at Staff Enchanter. Warlock's Mark at a forge. I think I have the Warlock's Mark. Okay. Where is there a staff enchanter? I think I know where there is one. Do I have the mark? Okay, well, I don't know. What was it called? A Warlock's Mark. Okay, we do have the Warlock's Mark, but we need to craft it. We need a staff enchanter. I don't think we have a staff enchanter. Oh my gosh, we're so cold. We don't have a staff enchanter in the Staff of Shalador. But we do have one at the Iliad Palace. See if we can catch a ride over there. Try to avoid the bear. Yeah, we're hitching a ride. We're in combat though. What are we in combat with? Still feeling a little stressed, and we could use another drink. Oh my gosh, we're such an alcoholic. All right, do we have anything else to drink? We got spiced wine. Chug, chug, chug. Okay. No longer feeling stressed.
Gods, another fight.
All right, do we have? No. So we can go to Windhelm from here. I got about a half an hour. Half hour, 40 minutes. Then I'm going out to eat. So let's see if we can reforge this stuff. So from here, trying to get to his staff enchanter. So let's go talk to this guy over here. Dude.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I sure do.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves. I hear this whole country's for them down south.
There's still snow on the horse. All right. We're going to the palace. I can see it from here. I know there's a staff enchanter in here. And we own this place now. The other one I think we can craft over here. Oh, sorry dude, we'll use this one.
Good job. I can see you know what you're doing.
So let's check them out. Conjuration spells cost 30% less to cast. And then let's check out the weapons. Random chance to demoralize or frenzy a target. Burns a target for 20 points. 30% chance for frost and shock to do 20 points. Alright, well I'm not that interested in those. Oh, okay. We can go check out my favorite bow. Well, one of my favorites. I would say my absolute favorite has to be Bloodkin. But Elder Gleam's right up there. Bloodkin's the only one that's a Scythian, I think it's called, style bow. We can dress one of these guys up. So that's the Bloodkin. That one I really like the shape of that. And then Elder Gleam. I don't have Elder Gleam in here? It's not in here. I wonder what I did with Elder Gleam. I just don't know. Oh, you know what? I might have hung it over here. Yep, I hung it over here. This is Elder Gleam. That is a beautiful bow.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, that's called Claro Walnut. Is the wood. And it's a figured walnut with the pearl inlay, mother of pearl inlay, and the ebony banding. Really pretty bow. Beautiful recurve. We filled all that up. That's the elven leaf blade I made. You can see the details on the hilt there. Are pretty intricate. Just a basic leaf blade shape, though. All right. That one. We're not going to need that or that. We're keeping that. Keeping all those. So do we want this force field or Sovereign's band? 10% faster. Well, that's kind of nice. We'll get rid of that one. We can get rid of the Warlock's mark too. Because we're wearing the Amulet of Sun. If we put that on, well, we just dropped it off. We're not going to put it on. Fair enough. Cool. So now that we're all the way down here, where do we want to go? We can go Satchel to Grelka. Ship model to Delvin. Okay, we're going to drop those off. So we're going into Riften. We'll get rid of Grelka's Satchel and the ship model to Delvin. And that should bring me right up to when I got a book. Change in the daytime. What do you think about that? Now we get to watch sunrise. These Grelka should be in the marketplace. Delvin will be in the Ragged Flagon. We are 77 hours into this character. Only need like another 300-400 more hours. We're going to try to take this character as far as we can.
Hello, friend.
Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Where do you get your skooma?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
I think you owe me one.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Who has a key to the warehouse?
I overheard Boldy say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthes there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. Until our next meeting, honored friend.
So we can take care of Sarthas Idrin too. In the place that they're pit fighting wolves in cooking skooma. Yeah, the save game's getting bigger. Here's Scritch. Where's Grelka?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Baubles and gleaming gemstones
Buy
over
armor
here.
from Grelka.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Now I've got your satchel.
Here's your satchel of supplies. What's in here that's so important?
Hey, I told you not to ask any questions. Here's your reward, as promised.
Scaled armor of the Traveler. Well,
Buying and selling fine
Friends like
jewelry
you are hard to
here.
find, and very valuable to me.
well, she likes us.
I need training in light armor.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet.
74 and she can still train me? Oh, she can only train me to 75. Okay.
What have you got
what
for
do you
sale?
got for sale?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Alright, let's sell you that armor that you gave us back. We could probably sell you this also. That one weighs 6, that one weighs 12. I'll sell you that. You got plenty of gold.
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here. Jewelry with
We don't know what those do.
craftsmanship.
What's it look like I got for sale?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
We actually want to read that book.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Made for traveling the vast and frigid province of Skyrim, carrying capacity increases by 30 points. Frost resistance increases by 15 points. So that does double. We want to disenchant that.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
She's only got 6 gold. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did we want to do? We wanted to read
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
that.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
Okay,
over
it's a
here.
story for later.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
So this is Grelka. Now we need to go see Delvin.
Jewelry
stay
with
alive? Why
legendary
take a
Argonian
chance?
craftsmanship.
Into the rat way. Oh, Delvin.
Looking for work?
No, I want to sell you the ship.
Would this ship model be worth anything?
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual
way.
trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful find. This should cover it.
600.
Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Eyes wide open.
That's a nice parallax texture there, too.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Alright, I think we're going to come out to an exterior cell, and we're going to create a save, and then I'm going to call it for today. We did go 2 hours, 28 minutes. Short stream for me, but game ran great. No problems, no issues, no crashes, no nothing. I love it. Is it that way? Yes, it is. Feels like I got some sun on the back of my neck working outside today. Should probably put some cream on it. A little sunburnt. So this is where we put a save and call it a day. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Hopefully it was entertaining. I had a good time. And until next time, mod it till it breaks, then mod it some more. Peace out.